Loomis here for AFTV. I'm outside the Emirates, joined by Heavy D. Is the D for David?
Heavy David Luiz. Heavy David, I mean, like, you know, David Luiz, the improved version. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
And I'm joined by Dean Whyte.
How you doing?
And let the people know who you are, mate.
Yeah, I'm Dean Whyte, Dillian Whyte's older brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
You good with the hands as well?
I'm not bad. I can do a little thing. I can mix it up different ways.
I wouldn't test you, to be fair. So I'll take your word for it, man. So we'll go back to Heavy. How have you felt about this transfer window?
Do you know what? It's been the most exciting transfer window I can think of. We've had a record signing in Pepe. We've sorted out our defence. It's the first time we've actually done something about our defence. It's the first time we've actually bought the players that we need. I mean, in past transfer seasons, we've bought a midfielder that we've already got midfield in Ozil. Before we bought a goalie, we didn't even need a goalie. We bought out for, you know, all that sort of stuff. This is the first time that we've actually been productive. And I'm telling you right now, it's because of the belt and the megaphone. I'm telling you, listen, it's that pressure right here. All right.
I knew that was coming.
But listen, obviously that was a catalyst. I mean, we came down here on the kit launch. We came down there with the megaphone and the Cronkite posters, and everyone was like, you know, mocking us and stuff like that. But that was a catalyst, and that's what got it going. And the thing about it is, you know what, that had a reach of hundreds of thousands on social media. And then it started the We Care Do You campaign. And then there's pressure on them to buy players. And look what's happened. Look what happens when the supporters get together.
So do you think, so it's cut you, do you think that all the noise made by the supporters is what instigated these big moves coming from the team in the transfer window, or was it not already in place, a lot of these things already happening behind the scenes and we just didn't know about it?
I think, you know what, there might have been things in place, but you know what, it was the things that was a catalyst that made them push them along. Like obviously when I came down there with the protests, there's been things in place that they were going to do something. There was talks about they were going to do something from a long time ago. No one did nothing, nada. They talk, and that's a lot of these keyboard revolutionaries. They're on their keyboard, say, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this. They don't do it. I come out and I do it. I don't talk about it. I be about it and I talk about it, and I do it. I do about it. There's a difference. I got a bit tongue-tied there, but you know what I'm trying to say is, like, there's one thing about saying things and doing it, and every little thing counts. You know what I mean? Like, do you know what? You don't understand, right? You don't understand the power of social media. You don't understand that, you know what? We've all got a voice, and you know what? And we as fans, right here, we pay extortionate money, right here. We deserve quality. We deserve this. We deserve Pepe. We deserve David Luiz. We deserve Tierney. We deserve it. And they're never going to know unless you don't ask for it, unless you don't express yourself. Then they're never going to know, are they? I say, you know what? If you don't answer the door, the answer's always going to be no. If you don't ask, the answer's always going to be no. So that's what I did. I said, you know what? I asked them in my own way, by some players. And they reacted. You can't say further than that. I've got my own way. It might not appeal to everybody, but that's my way of protesting. I've done it my way. Like Frank Sinatra says, I've done it my way.
Fair enough. Dean, how do you feel about our transfer?
Do you know what? I'm an Arsenal fan, yeah. Obviously, I'm here. I'm an Arsenal fan. Do you know what? I'm a little bit older, so I think my time is the invincible time. That was a real good time. Those times. I've seen what's going on recently with, like, you know, the Barron season with getting knocked out, not in Europe. What they've needed is a defender, and they finally got a defender now, you know, so that's quite amazing, you know, because there's been a long time, like you said, they've been buying players which they didn't really need, which was, you know what I mean, and coming up short. And it's been disheartening watching on the sidelines, watching Arsenal City, you know, a lot of people, you know, taunting and teasing and saying stuff. So, and we've become what would I say? Where did they come last year? Was it fifth? Yeah. So obviously you got the other guys around the corner, you know, been doing good and making a lot of noise about it. But, you know, right now it's a good time. They've made a good signing in Pepe. They've got that Tierney, and then they bought a defender, which is hopefully that will bolster the team. And this year they can go on and do some great things. Hopefully the fans don't rush them into what they're doing, because sometimes the structure has to be built correctly like they've done. They're bringing players, and hopefully it will grow over time. And when you've done it the right way, it will have a longer lasting effect, if you know what I mean. Like when Arsenal built the team, it was people were confused years ago with the Invincibles, and then later on you saw the benefit of it after them being gelled together and playing together over a duration. So I think if we look forward to something similar, you know, we could have a great time with Arsenal again, and all the glory days be back again, you know.
Hopefully. And where can you see Arsenal finishing this season?
Do you know what, for me, I think I'll just be happy for them to be back in the Champions League where they belong, because there was a good record that we was there for many, many years that has only started to change recently. So if we can get back into the Champions League and push for, you know, honours, any honours really, will be good. Like I said, it's just about trying to progress from where you were. Like there was fifth last, if they can get to third or fourth, I think it's always a building block. If they can go on and win, that would be even great. But I mean, we don't want to put too much pressure on them, and then they start to be disillusioned. They got to gel and mould together and do great. That's what I look for. Yeah.
Okay. And Heavy, where do you think we're going to finish in?
Do you know what? Honestly, right? Yeah, this is, and it's all down to small margins in football. The margins are so small. It could be just an inch offside. It could be just that kick that Aubameyang against Spurs with that penalty kick. That was the difference between us finishing top four. I mean, it's just such small margins now in I said boxing. Got boxing on the brain, but in football, right? Yeah, it's such small margins, yeah. And we came so close last season. We've really and truly wasn't the greatest squad. We had a makeshift defence, right? Yeah, there's so much errors in that. Now the optimism, and I swear to God, I just feel we've got a new kit. Everything feels fresh, man. Everything feels fresh. Everyone feels so optimistic about the future and stuff, and they've actually put their money in their pocket. And I just, you know what? I just feel that we were united as fans. That we care. Do you think has done good for us? What the things that we do, it's all good. All unity. It's all good, right? Anything that unites the fans and stuff and whatever. There should be no elitism in Arsenal. There should be no. Well, we're better than you. We're all in there together. We're all in there together. We all want the same thing at the end of the day. We all want success.
Yeah. So we're finishing.
Third. I reckon third.
Okay. All right. Lastly, it's my friend's birthday today. His name's Owen. He's a big fan. Can you just wish him happy birthday?
Owen, happy birthday. Yeah, from the Boomnator.
Give him a boom.
Boom!
Thanks.
Listen. One thing. We've got the Double D podcast. Me and Dean Whyte, Pep Talk UK, right? Yeah, it's a weekly podcast. Make sure you tune in, right? Yeah, Double D podcast.
Make sure you check it out.
Football.
Boom.